Jambo. Can you say Jambo? That's how you say hello in Swahili. Welcome to Patrika's Little Star Cafe. Facts that are fast, fun, and keep you happy. Today is Thursday, July 16, 2020, and here are today's matters for chatter. Number 1. The UN Security Council is meeting to decide the fate of an oil tanker off Yemen's Red Sea coast. Because of the civil war in Yemen over the past 5 years, the oil tanker maintenance has been neglected and is now rusty. It's also loaded with a lot of crude oil, so if the rusty tanker sinks, the oil might cause a huge environmental disaster that may take up to 30 years to clean up. Plus, it's in a very important shipping route. Water has already started seeping into the bottom, and if this continues like this, it may start to sink. Now, the rebels that control Yemen are allowing the UN to get access, but the big question is, who will get all that precious oil if the tanker is saved? Number 2. In the latest vandalism example, a statue of Cecil Rhodes has been broken. Cecil Rhodes has a divided and debated legacy. Although he was famous and even the famous Rhodes Scholarship is named after him, he was also a slave owner. Does that make it okay? Number 3. Veganism is a growing lifestyle trend, maybe because the products are also more readily available now. Did you know that 41% of American households use plant-based milk? It shows that people are now moving away from dairy and more towards products that are not derived from any animal. This means that non-dairy manufacturers are getting more sales and investments than dairy companies now, like Oprah Winfrey and Natalie Portman just invested in a company called Oatly. In response, dairy companies are saying that the nutritional information on dairy alternatives can't be as true as they say. Well, the other thing is that everyone's body reacts differently to different foods. And now for today's mega matter. Artist Banksy has made a boom again. No one knows him, yet he still goes out every time in the most prominent of places and makes these huge murals. This time he made a spray paint mural in the London Tube. The message was to wear masks, and the security cameras caught what they think is a glimpse of the artist disguised as a maintenance worker in uniform. That's how he tricked people to go out so he could do his artwork. Despite the fact that his art is worth millions, it's what they call graffiti, which is an unauthorized art. If they allow him, they'll have to allow others as well. So the transit authorities have said to remove the artwork, and then they've invited him to work as an artist at a designated spot. He also does this for attention and publicity. It's via these stunts that he has become so famous. Today's word of the day is legacy. Can you say legacy? That's something that is left behind. And finally, for today's quote of the day, legacy is not leaving something for people, it's leaving something in people. That's a quote by Peter Struppel. Thank you for listening, and do send us your questions and comments via WhatsApp, or you can email us at diptyanti@gmail.com. Take care, lots of love, Dipti Auntie. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, do you know how loved you are?